So, today's topic, I want to talk about Ultimate again. What are some characters in this game that you think could have been changed? Now, let me explain. I'm not really talking about characters that came in Smash 4. I'm actually talking about more so of the OG characters, and with OG I'm counting 64 and Melee. By design, right? Let's take Link for example. Link, in my opinion, is begging for an entire redesign. I think that modern day Link would fit Smash so perfectly, and it's actually such a shame that I felt like the bare minimum was done for Link in terms of his moveset. Don't get me wrong, a classic is a classic, and I know there are a lot of people that probably appreciate the fact that these characters haven't been changed that much since the OG. However, in this new modern time, especially with more source material, it would seem like it's such a missed opportunity to not give characters like Link and Mario opportunities to have a brand new, fresh moveset. You know, Mario with Cappy especially. Think of all the things that he could have done in terms of that dynamic. Now, don't get me wrong, I have noticed that they gave Mario Flood. He didn't always have that, you know what I mean? Before, I believe in Melee, he had pretty much the Cyclone, like Luigi. So it was nice that they actually incorporated something from Sunshine. But right now in Ult, Mario just kind of feels the same as he always been. And I think the argument for not changing him is the fact that he's supposed to be like the easy all-around character. It's Mario. You want everybody to be able to play Mario. That's why he needs to be easy. And I think that you can keep the character very easy, just change the way some of his moves function, or of course, give him new moves, especially from, again, current day source material. I think Link and Samus honestly could benefit from this a lot. Now, don't get me wrong, I know Metroid fans like Samus, right? But I genuinely don't believe Samus players actually have fun playing that character. She looks so boring to play. And it's because the optimal way to play her is to be boring as fuck. Now, I got the opportunity to play Dread. Dread was my first Metroid game, admittedly. Seeing Samus in that game versus what she is in Smash makes me feel so disappointed, because if I only knew about what she was in Smash and I'd never played Dread, I would think that Samus is just a really uninteresting character in terms of gameplay wise. But Dread opened my eyes to the potential of what Samus could be, especially in a fighting game. I think Kirby actually needs a moveset refresh, because Kirby is, I think, more interesting in his games. And I think, you know, they designed Kirby to stay true to the games mostly, right? But I think Kirby suffers in Smash because Kirby's range is so bad and the moves are so simple that it's not really hard to, I guess, wall out Kirby, or he's just so basic. And I think if they added more layers and levels to Kirby, the character could be a bit more successful. You don't have to get rid of the copying gimmick or anything of that sort, right? But in terms of his normals, I think that they definitely need a huge refresher. And the list goes on when you look amongst the cast, right? And so, even if you don't change a character entirely, I do think some of the really old characters need a fresh coat of paint entirely. Will this happen? It probably won't. Do I hope it happens? Absolutely. However, it's going to take some time for us to get to that point and to see if it actually does happen. But if it does, I will be within the bleachers cheering for it with the inevitable new Smash game. Smash will live on with or without Sakurai. Whether that's a good or a bad thing, only time will tell. But let me know what you guys think about that, too, in the comment section below. This is NAKAT. Take it easy. Peace out. Deuces.